I'm a running gun from the break of the sun. Gotta cut 'em off and get in front. I can't sit in a trance, I'd take the chance till I find one that wants to dance, son. Sometimes I wonder about my never-ending hunger for chasing thunder.
All right, welcome back. Another Mossy Oak Turkey Season Live Monday night, exclusively here on the Mossy Oak GO App. I'm glad you got it. Make sure your friends get it too. We got something special coming up right now. I'm gonna tell you, this is one special hunt. This is with our good friend, one of the original turkey thugs, Keith Kelly, down in Florida. And Keith Kelly's been on he's been in the Mossy Oak family forever. And so has his wife and his sons. And about 15 months ago, he lost one of his sons, Cole. Tragic traffic accident. And Cole, he'd been around all of us the whole time. He was a junior turkey thug in training. He was just full of mischief and life. And it's hard to talk about right now. But our buddy Bubba Bruce sent off and had 2 pot calls made with Cole's picture in them. And the guys at Woodhaven Calls made 2. Keith Kelly leaves one on his desk in a little stand. The other one he took with him. And last spring, just right out of the gate, every time they went turkey hunting with that slate call, they called up a turkey. So he just said it felt like Cole was with him the whole time, and it's very special. But anyway, we just got back from our wounded veterans hunt, which was a big success. Got a little video down there for that. But after all that was over and said and done, the landowner, who is just a saint of a guy, we were just sitting around talking, kind of cleaning up camp, and they were talking about, Cole, and he said, man, y'all need to go do a hunt just to kind of honor him while we were there. And so we did. We got up the next day. It was just Keith Kelly and his son Zach, Cole's brother, and me, and we spent all day together. So this episode you're going to see tonight is super special. I hope you enjoy it.
My 2020 turkey season was dedicated to our precious son, Cole, who was called home by his Heavenly Father on 12/4/2019. At the request of my dear friend, Bubba Bruce, a glass call was made by Mike Pentecost of Woodhaven Custom Calls. Cole's picture was displayed in the call and was with me the entire season. Cole's call was responsible for calling in most of the turkeys killed. I am confident Cole was there with me on each of the hunts. This season was the most memorable turkey season in my entire life, as Cole and I watched 18 turkeys harvested. That was a personal best for me. I will never forget the 2020 season. Thanks for the memories, Cole, and I love you, buddy. Love, Dad. two jakes come over here to us. They kind of go mines and brushing on now. I'm not sure where they went. He gobbled one time on the limb, and that was it. He was over here strutting with that hen, just following her.
But we ain't done yet.
Now there's more turkeys here. We've seen more longbeards here, so hopefully he don't come back. Somebody one's gonna show up.
Who's your gunner over there?
Zach man, we try and do a little tribute for Cole Kenny. Well, the spring of 20 was our first spring without Cole. He passed away in December of 19. Mike Pentecost with Woodhaven Custom Calls built a glass call and with Cole's picture in the back of it, and he gave me a couple of them. One of them that I could scratch up. If you know about glass calls, you got to scratch them up to make them work. So one of them, this one goes hunting with me. I have another one on my desk that I didn't scratch up. But anyway, I decided that before the season ever started that we wanted to kind of do that turkey season in memory of Cole.
Tell me about what kind of season you had with that yelper right there last year, because it was pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it was. Mike Pentecost with Woodhaven Calls made that glass call, Cole's picture in it. So last spring was the first spring we it was the first spring we hunted without Cole. Other than I had this with me the whole
time.
The whole time, and Cole and I got to watch 18 turkeys die. I only shot one, but I kind of made it a point that our whole family, we'd never done this before. I killed one, my wife killed one, Zach killed one, his older brother Jacob killed one, his wife Amy killed one, his sister Kendall killed one, her husband Josh killed one. We kind of made it a point to everybody in the family to kill a turkey.
With that.
In honor of Cole, yeah, and that was with us the whole time. And I'd always try to make it a point to do mostly just purring and collecting on this, but we always made it a point to have it with us. That was a pretty special season. I think personal best for me. I don't think I've ever watched 18 turkeys die in one turkey season, but we were blessed. I think Cole had some input into all that.
That he did. He was sitting here with us today. I wished he'd have yelped that big gobbler over here, cause
yeah, I think he might be teaching us a little patience, which he was not real patient. He liked the 2-year-old that run right up in there and you shoot him.
Don't we all?
Yeah, don't we all, but it don't always happen that way.
Well, I say we go continue our little hunt and our celebration of Cole and see if we can find one.
Yep, we'll do a little looking around. Maybe find something that wants to cooperate, but if it don't happen by middle of the afternoon, I'm gonna be back over here. If I have to come by myself, see where this bad boy roosts.
That ain't gonna. You can go.
We got something for him. I feel.
Here's the deal. Keith has seen a giant turkey over here, and we own it. It don't matter what's going on. We're gonna be right here trying to kill that turkey. I got a little video of him over there about 200 yards this morning, but I feel like we're destined to be back in this spot. Me and him and Zach and Cole. We actually have Greg Briggs, the hammer, and just Bubba back in camp cooking breakfast. And we may group up and all go out together and continue this celebration. But anyway, we got whooped a little bit this morning, but ain't nothing new about that, is it?
No, turkey hunt, that's going to happen more often than not.
Amen. Greg Briggs said he cooked breakfast because you know Bubba didn't do it.
No, Bubba hadn't done much of anything. Sit over and talk.
Here's the deal. We've been down in Florida for like 5 days now. Had the wounded veteran hunt like we've been doing for decades. We got Big Keith Kelly we got the Hammer, we got me, and we got Bubba. And the only person that ain't drug a dead turkey up in here is Bubba. Yesterday, his guy missed. So technically, he still ain't brought a turkey up in here. But what happens, Keith Kelly and I were talking about that, and it's the truth. When somebody misses, you get this funk on you, and we scared that Bubba's funk ain't gonna come off. So we about to do a ceremony to get the funk off of Bubba, because he's fixing to go hunt with us. Zach, do it to it, buddy. We got to say.
Get it off, Zach.
Yea,
Get it
though
off.
I walk through the valley of the cane-brake rattler, I will fear no evil. I'm a turkey hunter of the highest ethics. Lord, give me the strength and knowledge to bag a big time before some mindless hunter plucks him from me. Amen.
His hat good. Get his hat good. That thing got bad funk in it. I don't know if it's turkey funk or not, but it's bad funk.
Let's lay hands on him too, Keith.
Yeah.
We got
Turn your, and they say if you turn
Turn your hat around.
backwards,
All right,
you
turn my
look
hat
better that
around.
way. You look better that way.
Tie my feet in a knot.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully the funk's off Bubba. We fixing to go back after him. Lord have mercy.
Oh, get him. Look at that.
That one was for Cole. We came down and hunted our veterans and got their turkeys killed, and Joe was gracious enough to let us kind of do a tribute hunt for Cole. Cole wouldn't have it any other way, but they have his brother shoot one. So we've been hunting with Zach for this our third hunt, I guess. Had wind blowing, a gale, not the best conditions, but good Lord blessed us, and we got it done in memory of Cole.
Wow.
not the kind of hunt Cole would necessarily enjoy. He was not the most patient turkey hunter. We just kind of had to wait this one out. Didn't do a whole lot of calling. This gobbler walked out that little hammock over there, saw the decoys, and came out there, and Zach laid it to him.
You see that sun shining on him when he was coming out?
Oh, it was, yeah,
was
when he was
pretty.
in that sun right
pretty.
there, it was.
I mean, you can kind of see the teal in there now.
Yeah,
a little
when he
bit.
was in that sun over there,
Yeah,
it was really
that was-
pretty.
Pretty.
You wasn't supposed to kill a turkey today.
Not in
were-
this weather.
No.
Not in this weather.
I shot video of them lambs flapping. I'm like, well, we're in a great place, but we're not going to kill a turkey today. But I forgot there for a little bit that Cole was with us. And holy cow, that's a little divine intervention, I can promise you. So I appreciate y'all letting me come along.
Cole always wanted to hunt with Cuz, so this is Cole's hunt with Cuz.
Uh,
His brother doing the shooting. It's tough. You know, we look back on the memories and we had great memories, but there's always a hole there that, you know, you wish Cole was part of this and Cole could be part of this. We wish Cole was here today, you know, that watch Zach shoot a turkey. I mean, he was with us, not in body, but in spirit. He was with us, and I can promise he was high-fiving whoever he's hanging out with up there. He was there the whole time. I mean, he was there for all 18 we watched get shot last year. So yeah, turkey hunting is it's a bond of people. I mean, like you and I and Greg and Bubba are down here doing these, you know, wounded veteran hunts, and through turkey hunting, we didn't know each other before we started all this turkey thug stuff and all this turkey hunting, and now we're very close friends, and it's part of that bond, that the bond and relationships you build through turkey hunting can be, you know, you build lifelong relationships. And you know, Cole was all about turkey hunting. I can promise you, if that's the way we wanted to celebrate, he was all in.
we just kind of honored Cole there for a little while, and it was kind of a celebration hunt. And I'm telling you, at the end, Keith and Zach and I, we all felt better about it. So, you know, there it is in a nutshell. It's just a turkey hunt. It's not that big a deal, but it was pretty epic for Keith and Zach. So, therefore, I hope it's epic for you. All right, we're about to be chasing spring, and that's what we've been doing down here in the Southeast. It's 2 weeks ago, it was like ice on the ground. So anyway, we're going to be chasing spring right now.
Bobby, that's a grown man. That's quite possibly the best eastern I've ever killed. Well, this is episode 3 of Chasing Spring, season 2, and we're still here in Hazelhurst, Georgia at the Jeb's facility. We got Mr. Bobby Sears here with us. He's the owner of Jeb's, and Brandon and Jeff, of course. We have had a fantastic time, Mr. Bobby.
It's really been, you know, you dream of these kind of hunts, but they don't often happen to you.
It doesn't happen like this all the time.
It really doesn't.
He said that yesterday,
twice a
and
season.
it happened again today.
I know.
Starting to not believe that.
I know. I probably can stay in the rest of the year because I think I've used all my luck.
I told somebody this morning that I was supposed to take a trip on the youth hunt Saturday, and my little girl, and I kind of feel bad for them because we're running such a hot streak. It's hard for me to imagine how the good Lord could possibly let us shoot a turkey with the kids on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a fish fry tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it's going, George. You get you a slice of onion with each piece raw, and you get some fish and french fries. Other stuff is we You'll see how we get out.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to it. We'll be there in about 45 minutes. Gracious, that son of a gun is a character. He said that they call them white perch down here, not crappie. He said Yankees call them crappie. When I was growing up, my granddaddy said that the Yankees called them perch. He said they were brim and crappie, and the perch was everything north of Mason-Dixon line. They said they live so far down south, there's another Macon-Dixon line is what he called it. Everything south of Macon. This is about to be a tie. I would say turkeys live here. This is a pretty place. See Black Betty. She's got the big Yeti up top. And the diamondback on her.
Mr. Spencer Halperman.
What's happening?
How you doing? How you cheering there?
Good.
Who is that in the truck with that? Oh, that's that. You that Instagram guy, Dylan.
That's it.
That's him.
About 5 times. He's like, Spencer shoots all of his turkeys with waterfowl chokes. What's happening, my man?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Isn't that awesome? We're going to have to
You got a waterfowl choke for that thing? 50 yards.
Well, I mean, that assumes I can shoot it straight. Well, we pulled in the gate, and I just got to tell y'all, Cody, who works up here for Mr. Bobby and Trey, we pull in, and we're in his little Toyota, and it's real quiet. And we didn't go 50 yards past the gate, and he reached up here on the dashboard, and he clicked off the light. And one of the interior lights on, and he clicked off the interior light. I looked over at Dylan, I said,
must be getting close.
We must be real close. And sure enough, man, we pulled in and parked, and I'd say y'all had them pegged.
Yeah, the boys, Trey and all of them have been watching them this week.
They did their homework.
And just to show you, last weekend I had some guests in opening weekend. They would play it all. So, I mean, it just flopped that quick.
Yeah, it's switched on for sure.
With all the rain we had in Mississippi, I got to admit, even if this weather, it put me in a good mood.
Yes,
I mean, it had to help the
Yeah,
turkeys
it's finally,
out.
down here it's been
Some
sunny
sunshine.
and pretty, and yeah, it just makes you feel better too.
Yeah.
Well, when they gobbled, they were exactly where Cody thought they was going to be. And Mr. Bobby just nodded. We made a big old loop around, and y'all, we weren't 250 yards from the truck. And before we could find a big tree, they flew down.
Yeah.
And I mean, we thought we had plenty of time. Boy, they gobbled on the ground, and everybody's eyes went like this.
It's one of those screens like we're sitting right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, sit down
Right here.
Wow.
As fast as we
Duck
can.
and cover right now.
Yeah.
Literally, there was one tree. It was on the edge of a cutover. Mr. Bobby goes, "We're going to sit right here."
Yeah.
I was like,
That's the one.
"Okay."
Not because it's the best one, it's because it's the
It's
only
the
option.
only one.
Yeah, we got to sit down now.
The gobbler gobbled so close that I didn't get the decoys at a full 10 yards. I was trying to get them out there just far enough.
Yeah.
And we're on a wide open tree, and I thought, there's no way this is going to work. Dylan's on his knees. We're sitting side by side and in between two trees
Kind of
like
the
this.
elephant in the room.
Yeah, maybe a rhinoceros at the bottom of the tree.
A couple of them.
Three of them, exactly. I'll be honest, it was a little bit awkward because, you know, everybody hunts a little different. Everybody's got a different style. Some people call the whole time, loud, aggressive. Some people are like just barely yelping, barely
Three-note yelps,
clumping.
that's called
Yeah,
that.
and I mean, you know, some people have that philosophy. One gobbles at 100 yards. If he gobbles at you, you stay on that tree. He's coming to you at some point before the sun goes down. I mean, I've been around Mr. Bobby a bunch at trade shows and whatnot. We've never been in the woods together. We've been duck hunting once together. And I was like, man, the last thing I want to do, we hadn't even been here 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like,
But that's what you want to do in your mind.
Yeah, when they're gobbling that good.
That's what I want him to do too.
You're like,
I like to hear it.
Yeah.
he kind of elbowed me.
They're
He
gobbling.
was like, hit him one more time.
I was like, pull it to him.
Okay. I guess this was a hen right here.
Well, no, it was 4 gobblers.
It was full of gobblers. Well, one of them got right here in between these two piles and was just looking
this way.
Oh, okay.
I heard him gobbling. I looked him to come out.
Mr. Bobby said, I got the strutter. The one to the left of the strutter, he just had his head up tall, and I thought I might as well saw him down.
Yeah, I could see him stretching. I was like, please, you.
I mean, look how close we were to the decoy. They were bugged out.
When it happens quick sometimes.
Yeah. Mr. Bobby may not want me to tell this story, but I've been shooting a pretty wide open choke just because I'm not a very good shot. I don't shoot an optic, and I got a bum left eye. I mean, I kind of need everything working in my favor, spray and pray. And he's always giving me a hard time about, you need to actually see what our chokes can do. He's like, we can really put a lot of pellets. I'm like, I know. Well, them turkeys got 15 yards, and he said, now let them fan out just a little bit.
They were all standing like that. One shot, he killed them all.
I could tell he went from being worried that we weren't going to be on a turkey to worried we were going to kill all the turkeys on that end so far.
Well, y'all must have been in sync because we could hear you shoot from where we were hunting, and it sounded like one shot.
Like just boom.
Well, I mean,
you must have shot exactly at the same time. Yeah.
We were pretty much in sync.
Yeah, no kidding.
Holy goodness. Look at the spurs on this son of a gun.
Is it?
Holy cow. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's some hooks right there, baby.
Held low on him.
Smoked him.
Look at his beard. My gracious.
Those good turkeys. They were all nice turkeys, wasn't they?
What they do, circle around?
Yeah, they did. They went out in the clear cut to come around.
Dylan said, I could see him right there, and I was like, I couldn't see anything. I was behind that big tree.
Yeah, you said, I think I see one on my left, and I was thinking,
Oh, no, he was.
there's 4 of them to the left.
He jumping this way.
Mr. Bobby, that's a grown man right there.
That's a good one, brother.
That's quite possibly the best Eastern I've ever killed. Come on, we don't have big spurred turkeys like that. I went like this. I thought, yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah. I got this daggum 2-pound trigger, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't fixing to shoot, but it shot. But it was okay. It worked out.
I heard you say, I got the strutter, and I said, perfect.
I knew you was going to shoot the one with the
Yeah,
tipped up end.
them two stepped out to the left, and I thought, there ain't no reason to shoot the one on the
That's a
right.
heavy
I'll let
turkey,
Mr. Bobby do it.
Well, all of a sudden, I may have applied a little too much pressure.
Got on the gas a little too hard.
We just flew right past a tomahawk. Do y'all know what this tomahawk thing is?
Yeah.
It's a 410 pistol.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everybody in the world this year is shooting a single shot like this CVA 410s, and they have a little TriStar, and there's several of them.
Yeah.
Mr. Bobby said, no, I don't need a full 410. I'm going to use a half a 410.
It's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Here I am with a
It's
12
really
gauge and a waterfowl chuck. And my partner over here, he's shooting a pistol.
Yeah, like wheeling in a 50 cal.
No, it's kind of like, man, I never felt like I had overkill.
Yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm going to tell you what, I'm a believer. That 410 tomahawk torched that bird. I mean, thumped him.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Unreal.
I tell you, our sales just this year alone, the 410 and smaller gauge choke tubes have almost surpassed, if not even with the 12 gauge and the 20 gauge line this year.
Wow.
Well, I know y'all shoot everything, every gun, load, and I mean, you guys are getting performance out of these 410s and 20 gauges that.
I didn't have when I was turkey hunting with my 12 gauge.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Something
I mean,
I've never seen.
People are just smoking turkeys at 40 and 50 yards with these 410s and 20 gauges, and it's crazy the kind of performance that.
It really is crazy because, to be honest, I really thought when people started shooting 410s, I really thought it was one of those things where it was like people shooting with a bow, like they were just trying to do something challenging.
Yeah, just do something different.
But I'm convinced, I mean, after being on the back porch for an afternoon and shooting the 20 gauges and the other sub gauges, it's crazy. They really do. I mean, they perform as well, if not in some cases better, than the big guns, and they're not heavy.
And you're carrying less weight, and you're just not
No
beating.
recoil.
Not beating
It's
you
a
up.
dream for smaller people.
For kids.
For kids and ladies.
That's
if
the
they
biggest
can't
thing.
take that recoil, man, that was the greatest thing. with the TSS and the choke tube.
And you're not sacrificing either. You're not going, well, we got to get him to 20
like
or
Tripp,
something.
he's shooting a 20 gauge. I promise you, he's got all the capabilities.
Yeah, I saw it on
shooting
paper.
sucker
And
now.
it was unreal.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I think old Dad's going to shoot Tripp's gun a few times this
I think
season.
it'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna tell you.
Thank you, Mr. Bobby.
so much.
That was a lot
Y'all
of
come
fun.
back next
Yeah,
year.
appreciate it.
We will, for sure. If you'll have us, we'll be here.
We'd love to. We've had a great
All right. Well, we got one more South Georgia story to tell you, so you're going to have to tune back in next week. We're going to have to add another chair here.
It's a good one.
You think she'll come join us for the interview? She looks nervous
If you
over
don't
there.
make her say much, maybe.
Okay, good. All right.
We can do that.
Well, we'll catch you next week. Make sure you tune back in to the live block on the Mossy Oak GO app at 7 p.m. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time on the Mossy Oak GO app.
You know, here at Mossy Oak, our passion for turkey hunting has been in our blood for a long, long time. And that deep-seated passion watered the roots for our very first camouflage over 30 years ago. And that passion is still growing today with our National Wild Turkey Federation obsession pattern, which in our opinion is as close as you can get to disappearing in the spring woods. Mossy Oak Obsession, the official camouflage of the National Wild Turkey Federation.
All right, coming up next, we got Drury Outdoors, the Avian X Turkey Tour. Say that fast 3 times. Let me tell you something, anything that says Drury's in front of it, you know it's going to be action-packed. If you've never seen Mark and Terry turkey hunting with that crew, you're in for a treat. Check this out.
All right, Avian X Turkey Tour is rolling on. We are still down in Texas. I'm with 2 of my favorites, Wade Robinson and Wade Montgomery. We'll just call this episode Wade Squared. Before it's over with, there's going to be 4 big Rio Grandes on the ground, and all of them are in our faces before it's over with. We're going to get some great point of view stuff, hopefully some calling you like, and the decoy usage, as usual, is second to none. Here we go from down in Texas. Going.
Good morning. What Wade's doing right now is putting a remote camera out there by the avian decoys. We're going to try and get a really cool scene here this morning if they'll do it. I'm going to float back about, 10-15 yards from Wade. He's going to lay down right here next to the road, and if these birds do what they've been doing, then they're going to come right through here and hopefully attack that HDR jig. Bill Hill has done some scouting, and he says, boys, they're using this road every day. We've already killed 2 off of it. Wade and Austin about 4 mornings ago each killed here, so we're going to try and have some more fun here today. It's a big roost down here below us, and if they come our way, we're in good shape.
Well, have you ever heard the saying, the best laid plans go astray? That's kind of what happened in this case. Wade's laying down, facing down the road, I'm facing him, and then everyone can relate to what's about to happen to Wade and I.
We got a bird coming in from behind us.
Now, keep in mind, Wade's about 10, 12 yards away from me. The bird gobbles literally in my ear. So Wade is pointing dead away from him, and this turkey's well within range, but nothing we could do. Absolutely handcuffed. kept hoping that if I'd call enough, he'd stick around and eventually go work our decoys and give Wade a shot, but not to be. He just eventually gobbled his way on off the hill and chalk it up for a good morning in the turkey woods.
All right, well, there's a way to start your day. That bird came in from behind us, so I turned, got what footage I could, and I was yelping, thinking he'd come past me and go to Wade where the decoys were, and instead, he just stood right here where all the yelping was at 2 steps, gobbling in my face. So hopefully we can get on one later today for Wade, but that was crazy. In 30 years, I don't ever recall a situation quite like that. How come you didn't shoot that bird?
Because I didn't have arms in my back. I was facing this way, and literally, he was probably only about 10 yards. I heard it all. I didn't get to see much of it though.
Just closed your eyes and enjoyed the show.
That's right. It was an audible show, but it was a show. It was awesome.
All right, Wade Montgomery's now up to bat.
Yes, sir.
Wade Robinson and I went out this morning. That bird was in there, 2 steps, 3 steps, 10 steps, gobble right in our face. So now we came over here with our buddy Wade, and we killed one in here live yesterday. Wade had some errands to run. He said, you guys go on up that creek, see if you can get on some of those birds. We did, killed him live on Facebook.
Right.
He's back in play today, so he's up to that. We're gonna see if we can't find, there's 3 or 4 more turkeys.
Right, they've been hanging in that food plot pretty much every day. They should, knock on wood, they should be in there. So
this creek is like the perfect access.
Oh, it's awesome. You can
takes you right in the backside.
Exactly. You can.
The Underground Railroad.
That's right.
The call I chose to use today is the Final Roost pot and peg call from HS. It's part of the Drury Outdoor Signature Series. It's high pitched, and I mean, it works on those windy days. I just love the tones we're getting out of this new call with this new wood. It's sycamore. And we've got trophy toms in play. Wade is shooting an SX3 from Winchester, Longbeard XR all the way. So hopefully we can get it done for Mr. Montgomery.
See him? Just don't move, he's coming. See him? I got him whenever. Kill him. Yep.
How about that? We just struck that bird. I don't know, we were probably 300 or 400 yards. With these birds have been hanging in this food plot. Set up. Mark yelped at him once. He gobbled, went quiet for 5 or so minutes, and came right down the creek to us. He's probably 30 yards out there. So, man, that gets you going every time. It never gets old.
Never gets old.
No, sir. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Well, thanks. We've the turkeys have tested us a little bit. The weather's a little windy today, and we had a cool front a couple days ago, so really haven't been acting 100% right. We had a hard day on April Fool's Day, and it all worked out today.
It did work out today, and we're so happy to see you close the deal on this big old Rio Grande. We had one this morning we couldn't close the deal on.
Right.
This guy worked great, though.
He really did. He
struck him, he gobbled 3 times on the way in, and boom.
This little creek, man, it's worked out for us. So
congratulations.
Thanks, buddy. Great hunt.
Thank you for taking us, bud.
You bet. Anytime.
Fun stuff down here in the Lone Star State. The Avian Turkey Tour gobbles on. All right, Wade Montgomery has one in the bag. Wade and I are heading back to our lease, and we're going to see if we can't find one that'll play the game here on this beautiful windy Texas evening. It is 73 degrees out. We got about a 20-mile-an-hour wind, but with these winds, it's a lot easier to slip and slide on because they just don't catch your movement. Wade's up to bat. He's right in front of me. We're going up over this hump. I'm going to try and work these 2 turkeys in. Wade Montgomery killed earlier. Now we hope to get Wade squared on the board today. Wade and Wade.
the edge of the brush line. Glass and see if we can find him. They were walking towards this little bottom. We get in the roundhouse. We got a pretty good shot.
Here's a very typical setup for us. We've got Mossy Oak head to toe, and then that trophy tom. And anytime you get a windy day, you can get by with a little bit more movement, and it just makes it very realistic through those feathers and our movement with the trophy toms. They're used to seeing things move, and I've had better luck sneaking up and getting in a good position on windy days than I do calm days. It seems like on calm days, you really have to be on top of your game and not moving at all, or they'll catch you.
Trophy toms, 2 of them. Way squared strikes today. Yeah, that was awesome. Wade Montgomery killed earlier, and now we got one flopping here late afternoon. Just awesome.
We have had an awesome day today here in the Lone Star State. You know, this morning we had that one come in behind us, tied us up, but it was some of the best audible gobbling I've ever heard. And then we got with Wade Montgomery, he slammed one. We called that one in, yelped that one right up to us, and then we come out and took the trophy toms right to this one and another old bird. The rest is history. Just an awesome day here in Texas. Beautiful Rio Grande turkey.
Gotta love it.
Just a second. All right, here we are. We're on a roost that Wade has so graciously taken us to. And there's so many longbeards in here. We went here the other day, didn't have any luck, but they are talking already this morning.
Yes, sir.
So we'll cross our fingers. We're gonna set the blind up. Hopefully they come our way.
Yes, sir.
Listen to that.
Beautiful weather, no wind.
No wind, it's awesome.
Can't ride it up any better.
Let's do it. Well, we're right where we wanted to be based on what we saw here the other day. Now, will the turkeys do what we think they're going to do, or are they going to do something totally different? My guess is it'll be the latter. I was just sitting here thinking to myself how many times I've been on a Rio Grande roost and not killed one. More often than not, they do something goofy. Going. Boy, that happened quick, guys. Yeah, it did. I mean, that happened quick. I was watching another turkey that was coming from the left, and he come running over the hill. No, yeah, he literally came out of nowhere. It was coming across that top. Mark goes, bird coming hard, running. Oh, man.
That combo is absolutely deadly. The laydown hen and the HDR Jake, it has worked time and time again for us.
Congratulations, Wader.
Thanks, man.
Good shooting.
That was a fun little hunt. He came in full blast. I I had an angle out of the blind looking back over here at a bird. It happened quick, fast, and in a hurry, but man, it was fun. It's always fun when you get them in there, get them on the decoys, and that was awesome. Thank you, buddy. You bet. It's been a fun time. What a morning.
I'm excited to introduce a new line of calls we work very closely with HS to come out with. The first one that I'm going to demonstrate is the tongue cutter. This is a 3-reed call, very thin reeds. Most importantly, the spacing with those reeds is very tight. That helps you get very good sounds with very little air. That's one of the things that we wanted to concentrate on with this entire series of mouth calls. Good sounds, not a lot of air.
Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Did you hear it, Wayne?
Yeah.
We keep hearing this turkey, but he's distant. I say we walk rather than drive.
Sure, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna drop back 10, 15 yards to keep you up, but I think we're finding a good spot.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he's just right down there.
All right, here we go. Wade's got that SX3 ready to rock and roll. And there's something about working a turkey. When you strike him, I like to go to the turkey and I call my way to the turkey, especially one that's not answering as much as I like. And I try to heat him up, making him think that the hen's coming to him. That's counterintuitive to a lot of what you might have read or heard, but I like stirring him up on the way in, and then I park myself. We've got the lay down hen out, and now I'm just gonna keep firing him up with my calling, try and pull him that last 100 yards. The call I'm using is the Tongue Cutter Plus. It's part of a new signature series we've been working on with HS. You heard me trying to stir that turkey up. When I get one that's finally coming and gobbling like that, I like to pour it on a little bit, especially when I'm behind the hunter. So I'm trying to pull the turkey past the hunter and into the calling. I'm probably, I don't know, 15 yards or so behind Wade and Wade.
Kill him.
You talk about a show. We've been after that bird for an hour. We struck him way back. He was probably, I don't know, over half a mile. Got down in this bottom, and he put on a gobbling show coming in. Mark Drew, buddy, golly. That was awesome. I'm talking, you had him on fire. I don't know how many times he gobbled, but it was dozens.
That was a strike him and call him, baby.
Golly.
Well, Wade, it's been a pretty good day and it's not even 12 yet.
Man, it has been a morning to remember. We, the turkeys are playing the game today.
They
for
are.
sure. They're fired up, gobbling.
I just calling my guts out, trying to get him to come
Boy,
in.
you had him fired up.
He was doing some gobbling.
I can't ever remember a turkey gobbling his head off the way that bird came in. It was just what you dream of, and we made some pretty good memories this year. It's always a good time.
Always.
DeerCast is giving you the chance to hunt with Mark and Terry Drury. Head over to deercast.com to enter.
I'm a running gun from the break of the sun. Gotta cut 'em off and get in crumb. I can't sit in a trance, I'd take the chance till I find one that wants to dance, son.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of Dave Owens and the Pinhoti Project. I'm wanting to see where he's at, follow him. I hadn't seen any new stuff from him, so guess what? I'm about to watch this, the Pinhoti Project.
Well, it's a familiar drive that we are partaking in. It's that annual pilgrimage to South Florida for the opener of turkey season. I don't know if the butterflies will ever go away. It's a bit of anticipation, a bit of wondering if you remember how to do this, a bit of excitement, especially this year. We're doing something a bit crazier than normal, I guess I should say. We are driving to Florida, kind of getting this windshield time behind us before we can actually hunt these bad boys, because we're going to drive to Florida, fly out of Florida to Hawaii, try to hunt in Hawaii for a handful of days. If we can jump through these COVID loops, so we've got to kind of accommodate their request. And then we've got to get on a plane and come back to Florida, and then when we hit the ground, we'll be able to hit the ground running and already be down here. So that's took a bit of logistics to get this worked out, but that's what we're working with.
From all of us to you, we wish you a fine mahalo and aloha. Thank you and goodbye.
Holy crap. It's been a long day, boys and girls. It is, man, I don't even have a clue what time it is back home. It's 6:15 here, but we're in a car finally after being on 3 different airplanes, starting out at 5 o'clock this morning to get to the airport and going through screening after wellness check, after nose swab. We're in Hawaii. A little different start than normal, but Tanner and Sleazy's gonna be over here in the next couple days, and we're gonna get after a few of these turkeys on the Big Island and see if we can round a couple of them up.
Aloha, amigo.
Mahalo, my friend.
You gonna slide it in this side right here? It should be set up right. Let me help you.
All right, round 2. We got to pick up another passenger. Where would he be?
There he is. Get on in, boy.
It was good. Wasn't but 30 people on there.
First time he took to the air, as he calls it. He flew all the way to Hawaii.
Take to the skies.
Mr. Warlick, you don't seem like the kind of guy that I could find on the Big Island.
Yeah.
Your credit card's gonna have all kind of stuff on it. It just seems a bit odd. I wouldn't doubt it at all if they start calling you. You boys ready to knock one down? We better wait till tomorrow.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to wait till tomorrow.
We followed the rules this long. We better try to keep up with it.
There they are.
Opening day, boys. Well, it'll be opening day here in a handful of hours.
Yeah, man.
That's an early one, boy.
Yeah. I just hope the doggone weather up there ain't as bad as it is here.
I don't know. I don't think the wind could be really any worse.
Is that gonna be your theme song?
I like it. A little pump up music.
Yeah,
Get the blood flowing.
Yeah, it makes me want to jump up out of this car, rip that road sign out, go to whooping somebody with it.
more of a gangster rapper when I'm going to work, you know.
Me too.
Or that old school DMX.
Yeah, I like to listen to it. I like to listen to a good Eminem song right before I pull in the parking lot to teach.
I was finna say, you like listening to old school rap before you go teach the children?
Yeah.
Everybody's suited up and ready for battle, I do believe. And it took quite a bit of suiting this morning, didn't it?
Just a little bit.
37 degrees. The wind's not bad at the moment. I know it's going to get bad. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but it is still mist and rain. So, just another day in Hawaii.
First day of the year, boys.
First day of the year, so.
Made it to another one.
We're whispering because we're sitting in the car. So, yeah, I don't know why we're whispering.
Felt like the thing to do.
I'm bundled up like an Eskimo, man.
I tell you what, it's cold out there, ain't it? I ain't feeling but, anyways, I got here a couple days ago. I've been able to kind of do a little listening. Hard to scout these birds. I've kind of figured out they don't do the same thing twice. So just kind of got in an area that I've heard some turkeys. I'll probably throw in some of that scouting stuff or the trip over here, plane flight. I don't know what I'll include right here, but yeah, we've like I said, I've been over here. These guys got in yesterday. We did a little scouting yesterday. Heard a few turkeys yesterday.
Few people running around.
Few people running around on the mountain here. So, anyways, this is Tanner's last chapter.
This is it.
He's killed in 48 states right now.
Let's go finish this daggone thing.
But like I said, it's raining, it's misty, it's nasty. So so this is how we're starting the season. The camera's in a Ziploc. So, I don't know, boys. What y'all think?
All we can do is get out there and give her all we got.
Next thing you're gonna see is a nice Hawaiian sunrise. So
probably a little bit of fog.
Probably a fair amount of fog, yeah, as he says. Fair amount of fog back in there.
That's southern twang.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it drives the chicks crazy.
It drives them away usually.
Barely made it out of the airport.
Y'all stay tuned. We're looking at looking right down the barrel at a fresh new one. So it's gonna be cold, wet, and miserable when we get out of this thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all mind if I go ahead and say the little prayer for the season? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, a little atypical here. Is atypical a word?
I think so. It's a good word.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Because the cameras are going to be very limited except for the waterproof GoPro, and we don't know what the audio quality is going to be on it because it's raining. So we're going to go ahead and do the little preseason deal. Here we go, boys. Dear Heavenly Gracious Father, thank you for us to be gathered here today. I appreciate your the opportunity for another spring season. We have weathered yet another off season, dear Heavenly Father. I don't know why you see it fit for to bless us so, but we sure appreciate the opportunities and appreciate the passion that you instill within us to pursue such an awesome creature, and we thank you for giving it to us. So if you could, just look over us, look over our families at home as we travel near and far, as we always do during spring, and I'm sure it'll be another long, hard 80, 90 days worth of wake-ups and all-night drives and, the typical. So we appreciate any help that you can provide us, and dear Heavenly Father, just thank you so much for just another opportunity, another spring. We don't know what we've done to deserve it, but we are forever grateful for every opportunity that you give us. And if you see it fit, please just help us have a good, safe, successful spring. And in Jesus' beautiful name we pray. Amen. Let's do it, boys.
Let's get her started.
Smaller right here. We maybe we'll do it a little quieter. Right on top of it, right? Yeah, so we should be just slide out on that one thing. Yeah. We've officially made it to our destination. Misting rain a little bit, but honestly not nearly as bad as I expected. So, any of you guys out there on the Big Island, good luck to you. And you boys is getting ready and antsy in Florida. I'll see you on Saturday. I can hear turkeys gobbling all the way. Yep. What's that? Hear turkeys gobbling all the way.
the hen here? The gobbler's behind the hump or to the right?
He's across the hump to the left of the touch, I feel like.
That's where I am, man.
But she down here.
We coming up the back of the hump? If she's here, we need to angle towards the right side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to hang tight and wait on that turkey to gobble again, see if he'll give us a direction. Just ain't got much to work with right now. So you think like where them dark trees are, that black rock, yeah, we can get there? I think so.
Unless he meets us coming over. I don't think he's moved.
Do right. Camera's getting soaking wet, man. You can't do nothing to it. This camera's so wet. Where's he at now?
Yeah, he's to the left of the opening, just walking.
Fixing to go behind all them green trees?
Yeah.
By himself or you got a hand?
By himself.
Just
Another,
one?
Just one. I thought it was two. Just one. He's going to these other turkeys. There's going to be more turkeys come through there for a day.
He's come up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just him getting to the left?
I don't know. Other one just gobbled to the left.
Yeah. Right straight to your left one to be. Yep. I've got to get this big camera in the bag. This ain't good, boys. Oh, right here.
Right here to the right.
I thought it was to the left.
Was it?
Yeah.
Shit, it was somewhere above us.
Was it? Yeah, somewhere right here. I thought it was right there down to the left. It could be wrong.
Shit, I don't know.
Raining so hard I can't get the big camera out. Turkey just started gobbling behind us as we were working this bird below us. He doesn't sound far. It's the white one.
Yeah.
You see him?
Right there.
Local idea. Oh my God. Think I should keep yelping at him. Yeah. He's turning. See but him. Yeah, there's both of them. They're climbing. Wow, turkey's second. Regular turkey is one with all the color. Tanner can't be that close, can he? I don't think. If he is, he's done something special. Yeah. You know, if he's seen that unicorn, he's done lost it. Yeah. If we could just get him to pull down this draw, he might be where he could get him. Yeah. I guarantee he's a nervous wreck. He's right there where that is under that tree. Is he? He's right there under it. See his old big head sticking up. He went to the left of me, go. I think he just went to took it to the ground. Looked like he went down on the ground. Hopefully he's put his eyes back on. Yeah. They're gonna come right down the way. Boom. Boom. I knowed he went to
Look. The white one ain't flying off. I don't see the white one.
The white one's dead, boss.
The white one is dead, boss. I said if they go over that top, he should be able to get right up over on top of them.
I bet he was laying there just to wait.
Huh? I said the white one ain't flying.
No way.
He just killed his 49th state is an all-white turkey on an volcano in Hawaii. You just ended it
I really can't say no.
with a white gobbler.
I've been waiting for that shot my whole life. Damn, boys. Did you see me come across from down there?
Yeah.
I was hurting.
I seen you go under the tree, and then I seen you go to the ground, and then
Pop. And then we watched the other two fly off. I said, now where's the white one? Where's the white one? The white one ain't flying off. And so he said, the white was dead, boss.
Well, ride, boys. Thank you guys so much for that.
Congratulations, buddy.
Dave, this is your turkey just as much as mine. Man, boys, what a ride, man. Holy shit.
Look at that.
Can you believe it?
A white turkey.
Had two other longbeards with him.
Yeah.
I thought it was a.
Oh man.
I thought it was a hen.
I did too for a while.
And a longbeard with it.
I got my glasses. I got my glasses when they came across. And I said, I didn't care which one I shot, but when I got up there, I heard put, and this was, his head was right in the opening. I pulled up. I couldn't use my fast fire. Thank God I got it sitting high enough I could see my bead. I put it right on there and rolled him.
I know. We was running down there. And when they
Dave, thank you so much, man. Thank you, man.
He popped out.
This is your turkey.
I said, that's a white one. He said, for real?
For real, for real. And it's driving rain.
Did you see him get up in the tree?
Yeah.
Dude, I was 10 yards from killing them right here. They just got down in this dip on me, and I couldn't gain any more ground on them. And I saw him, I said...
I told him, I said, if they go over the top, he's going to make a break.
I'm giving them 10 seconds. I come across there, dude, I'm like, I'm going to pass out. I'm like, I can't shoot like this. Finally, I collected myself before I got up on the tree, and I got up there, and I was ready to shoot. And I looked, and they were down off to the left, and they hadn't seen me yet. And I said, it's over now.
I could see you like this. And then I seen this.
He said he just took it to the ground.
Dave, thank you so much,
You
man.
got, you got it.
Turkey.
No way, buddy.
This is your turkey.
That's 49 right there,
49.
son.
Can you believe it?
49.
What a ride, man. 49 with a white one.
With a white turkey on a volcano in Hawaii.
That won't be done again. I can't believe it, man.
We might have ruined guns, cameras, and all kind
My
of...
binoculars gone, my vest is gone, everything. But the binoculars are definitely gone. I'm not finding those. I can't believe it, man.
Holy crap.
I don't feel like I deserve it, man, but I'll take it. Can you believe it?
Holy crap.
A man that mounts turkeys.
He's
a mess, though, man. He's a mess.
I bet we can fix him up, will you bet?
Oh, yeah. He's going to get the treatment. I'll tell you that. I'll blow dry this bad boy right up. I thought he was a hen when I first seen him because the two longbeards were here. And I said, there's that damn white one. And I said, it wasn't as big as the other two gobblers. And I said, that's a hen. And I saw the little beard. I said, is it a bearded hen? I saw the red head and I got enough. I guess my glasses are down there, but I got enough of him through my glasses to see his beard. But
his head was pretty
when I came up
dull
over
the
that
whole
rise,
time.
it didn't matter what color they was. The first one that poked up was getting killed. It just so happened
It just had to be him.
Yeah, I was not going to discriminate.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you guys so much for being here, man.
You got it, man.
When you come across that knob hole and that white with that red.
You said there he stands, and you're standing there for holding him up. And I was trying to get the camera out. I was like, oh, God, I got to get that camera. My big camera is soaked. Because I saw it was a white one. I said, I don't care if it's driving rain or not. I got to video some of this.
You got some of it.
Yeah, I got him just walking across. And I just got to where I was watching the camera drip off of
They
that.
shut down. I mean, they was gobbling.
They quit gobbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you yelp for about 10 minutes after that, but I was
like, I said, I don't know if I'm pushing them with this yelping. So I kept trying to yelp to him at first. And then
Where had you made it to when you got pinned?
you couldn't have been far because as soon as they went over the top.
I think I was right on the edge. But they got up on this side, and I couldn't gain any more ground. And they were probably like 60, and I was like, well, I knew, I could get them in a position to shoot them.
Yeah.
But when he went over that top, I said, you got 10 seconds. I came sprinting out across there. I got about halfway. I laid down. I was like, oh, God.
Air's thin up here, ain't it, boy?
They went under. Dave said, he gotta go. And I said, there he goes.
There he goes.
I said, he's going across that opening.
Dude, it's so cool that you guys are here, man. If I was by myself, it wouldn't be nearly as special, especially as much as you guys love it, man.
Yeah,
this is all 3 of our birds,
That was
man.
fun, man. That was fun.
Well, that's what I come down here for.
Was that all awesome?
Yeah,
But I
that was
wasn't
awesome.
expecting it
To be a white.
Can you believe that?
And it's funny that I saw him 2 days ago. And I
like a story, man.
I said, dang, them turkeys are way up high. Put my binos up there. I said, oh, he's white.
He's white.
I mean, what do you do now?
I don't know.
You just killed the 49th state on a volcano in Hawaii in driving rain, and it's a white gobbler.
I feel like I don't deserve it, man. I wish I could just bottle this up and just stay here for a couple months right now.
Yeah. Crazy. I mean, I was pretty high strung about it.
We got some damn celebrating to do.
Oh my God.
Smoke. Damn.
Oh
I
man.
can't believe it. Feels like I'm in a dream right now.
A white gobbler. I mean, I'm blown away.
49th, man.
You know, we sat on that porch down there in Georgia this summer.
Yep.
Tanner said, you boys ought to go.
I said, I'll go.
That's
I'll
awesome.
go.
Man. Thank you guys so much. You know, if it
Holy
was,
crap.
You know, 2 people that love it like I do, man, and us all being here.
That's fun, ain't it?
It's hard, man.
Yeah, that's fun. And it's when a journey like 49 states,
What a ride.
because what you grab that turkey and you have like a highlight reel running in your head.
Yeah.
Like you remember the tough ones, you remember the easy ones, you remember like everything.
This damn thing, this was a hump.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Oh, I hope my feet ain't blocking you there, Sleazy. You might be doing everybody a favor if it is.
Absolutely.
It's the evening time. The sun is falling behind us. We're finna start trying to snap a few pictures. But before we did, we was going to enjoy a community cigar. We went ahead and toked one on the way out in the car just because we felt like it was the right thing to do. Celebration was in order, but we hadn't had a minute to sit down with it because we was cold, wet, and flipping miserable.
Yeah, cigars wouldn't have lit in that stuff, I don't believe.
No, they would not. But since then, the weather's blown out, as you can tell. And we're going to poke us a few stogies here.
Light them up. I got mine ready.
Y'all ready? Look at them. They got them loaded.
He's sitting on go.
Look at him. He's already daggone. Look at him.
That's a good one. Whew. First one of the year always tastes a little different.
Yeah. That's what I said this morning. We was coming down that mountain in that car.
I was just smoking mine to stay warm.
You were stoking a fire?
Mm-hmm.
We was about to freeze to death. But I don't know. There ain't but so many men that have, and women, I guess. There ain't so many people this day and age. You can't be sexist, I guess, can you?
No, you got to cover everybody.
So there hasn't been many people to complete the U.S. Slam. We've added another member to the club. And he just so happened to kill his 49th state with a gobbler that's like 1 in 100,000 or 500,000 or whatever the statistics say about a white gobbler.
All right, it's the first one I've ever seen.
First one I ever laid eyes on too.
I've met with a couple of them, but never seen one in the wild.
I got up here a couple days ahead of schedule and had the ability to do a little running around and laid eyes on that joker and said, that's cool, but I'll never see him again. You know, when them turkeys gobble behind us and you got up there to that log, me and Sleazy planted our feet back there where we needed to stay. Sleazy said, it's the white one. I said, you gotta be kidding me.
That's the same thing I said. I said, that's cool, but I'll shoot any of you. Don't matter what color you are.
No prejudice.
No, it just so happened this one presented the best shot of the trio.
Them jokers went to flop. Pow! Me and you looked at each other because it happened so quick once we saw him make that move. Pow! God, we looked at each other about that time when goblin started flying. So where's the white one? There ain't no white one. There ain't no white one.
White one's dead.
White one's dead. Oh man, that was fun. It ain't nothing like, man, that's just fun. Seeing somebody get as excited about it. You know what I mean? It's just different, man.
That was 3 people that love it like we do, man.
It's fun to be surrounded by them type of people. See if I can get this puppy to light.
Just being here.
Sleazy, you need a fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have one. I'm gonna use your lighter this time. I used his this morning.
I got one.
Look at this one. This one's got a flower that's melting on it.
Yeah.
Pick that
I
one
am
up.
kind of a flower child.
Yeah. Hang on, y'all just lighting yours. Mine's half gone.
Oh, savoring the moment.
Yeah.
You're kind of a pro.
Yeah. We're just getting started on this cigar thing. Damn, Sleazy.
For sure, I am.
Sleazy has kicked a bad habit. I hope he ain't replaced it.
That's what my wife told me. She said, you better not come home from Hawaii hooked on cigars. We on our way.
Tasting pretty good, isn't it?
That's fun right there. And I'm sorry, y'all, the footage is going to be... I hope the footage captures the amount of absolutely horrendous weather we were enduring. Because without that, you're going to be like, why didn't you get it on video? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope whatever there is there captures the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
That we all had.
Not
man.
just the man that killed this thing.
Yeah.
But the man was there watching it happen. It's a special thing to me.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so cool, man, when you got a group of people that's just as happy when somebody else kills one as the other. Makes it.
I didn't even care if I loaded my gun today.
Yeah, it makes it special when you can be happy for each other.
That was fun. That was fun.
I can tell you right now, been hunting a long time. There ain't many of them out there. Not them kind. You have to do this for a long time. Some people never get to that point.
That's fun, man. A white gobbler.
Look at that joker.
To complete a 49-state U.S. Super Slam on a volcano in Hawaii, like hours from a paved road.
Well, they say this stuff like this just don't happen.
Yeah.
That's some fairy tale stuff there,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm. Where's that glass slipper?
Mm-hmm.
They wet. Them glass slippers are wet.
You boys ready to have you a little extra celebration here? Let me find them here. Oh, I don't usually do this. It's usually just cigar, but we're gonna have to make a little exception on this one. They was out of 101, so I took it easy on you. American Honey. You guys gonna like this. Yeah. You two little fellas, I might have to drag you off this thing.
You just might.
After you drink this.
When I take this to the head.
3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, on 3 hours of sleep, no food. We had a ham sandwich earlier today, didn't we?
Yeah. Boys ready?
What you think?
We're gonna
What
have to
you
make
think,
a toast.
We're gonna have to put closure on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it all at one time.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Oh man. I'm gonna be calling Buick
Well,
up
it
here.
smells nice.
It's good.
American Honey.
Mine
It's been a while since I had one of these.
Well, fellas, what's the toast to? Tanner, you're the man of the hour.
Man,
Make a
this
toast.
is some damn good buddies that love turkey hunting. I appreciate you boys being out here. Dave, this is more your damn turkey than mine. I just pulled the trigger. I sure do appreciate it, brother.
You got it, man.
Sleazy, love you, buddy.
Thank you for letting
love
me
both
come.
you fellas.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Yummy.
Mighty tasty.
That is tasty.
Ooh.
That's my limit, though.
Have one more. Put that Jeep in a ditch coming off.
Lord have mercy. I tell you what, I'm a lucky son of a gun to get this.
We all pretty fortunate to
Pretty
be.
flipping fortunate.
Yeah,
I've been with
20
You've
years
seen
ago.
4 of these done.
That's what I'm
Dave.
finna say.
Counting yours.
I've got mine. I watched Chubbs finish his. Now I watched you finish yours.
You watched David Ellis finish it.
And watched David Ellis finish his.
4. That's crazy, man.
I've
Nobody
watched
else will do
4
that.
U.S. slams. That's,
That had to be top 3, I'd say.
man, it's just That's just for the folks that think enough to like just endure the addition of another body, because when you're turkey hunting, two's a crowd a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for somebody to be like, you know what, that body's going to have more positives than negatives. They're going to be more help than they are going to be a hindrance than having to lug another body and hide another body and having it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a humbling thing if you really wrap your mind around it.
Yeah.
I tried to document them, but we're about killing turkeys.
That one got a little western.
That one, yeah. I tried. I've got probably a malfunctioning camera due to it, because when he said, that's the white one, I got that camera out of that bag. I said, hell, high water, we're going to have to get a little footage of this puppy.
Yeah, don't matter if it is a downpour.
And I videoed him until I watched that water seeping inside the viewfinder.
That's when it's time to pack her up.
Getting in the housing, we had to shut her down.
I said, I'd probably turn it upside down and put it inside this bag.
Yeah, this trip cost is about to double here shortly.
Oh, man. Worth every freaking penny.
Yep.
Boys, I don't know about y'all, but 2020 was a pretty fair season. I cannot say that I've had a bad turkey season ever in my life. If I wake up and air fills my lungs and I get to get upright on my feet, I'm a happy man. I'm bad about not looking at it like that, because I always want to do better. But I can tell you right now, where I'm sitting right now, it's pretty fair.
A place I'd rather be at the moment.
Pretty daggone fair.
I'll agree with that.
You know, last year kept doing this stuff and the world seemed like it was imploding from all the crap that was going on. I can't say it's a whole lot different. I thought, you know what, 2021 will be better.
Might be worse.
2021, I mean, the people of the world are still just fighting amongst each other, and there's something to be said about the turkey hunting crowd.
Yeah.
At Mossy Oak, we firmly believe that to live your very best life, you need to get outside as often as possible. Everything Mossy Oak has ever done or will do has been in the effort to get people more connected with the outdoors. Now, how you do it is up to you, but we are always here to help. Mossy Oak wellness products are designed with that singular goal, to help you get the most from all your moments outdoors. Hey, when you don't feel 100%, it's the outside parts of your life that suffer the most. An outdoor lifestyle is an active lifestyle, and our products are designed to help you feel better so you can get out there as much as possible for as long as possible. Mossy Oak Wellness. Feel better. Get outside.
Every tree draws its strength from its roots. For a tree to grow to its potential, it needs fertile soil, the right amount of water, and strong roots. The same is true for our family tree. The Mossy Oak tree is our logo, but is also a symbol of who we are. In this episode, we follow Chris Hawley and his sons, David and Hunter, on a quest for their first Osceola turkeys in Florida. Welcome to Mossy Oak's family tree.
So I got started hunting when literally I could walk. I can recall when I was young, 2 or 3, me and my brother outside and my dad, throwing us over our shoulder, and we could go ride around on the four-wheeler or such and riding behind the house. And we had the opportunity, to live on a farm and grow up on a farm. And my mother, she met my dad, and that's where they married. But the story goes a little bit farther back. And what started as a simple handshake evolved into a generation of family friendships.
My father-in-law, Bud Nixon, and Toxie's dad, Mr. Fox, Uncle Fox as I call him, were best friends and became good friends. Bud, my father-in-law, was in the cattle business. There's a stockyard there in Livingston, And Uncle Fox would come and buy cattle for Bryan Foods or Mr. B. Bryan, and they became best friends, and the families became best friends. And it's pretty cool because this is going on the 5th generation of Hayeses and Nixons and now the Hawleys that have become very best friends. And so Toxie, when he and Diane and Peggy and myself start having kids, we go on vacations, we go on hunting trips together, we spend Christmases together, and we've continued that through this generation. Now it's pretty cool because the kids are becoming so important in the business that we do.
You know, I was incredibly blessed to be, I guess, born into a turkey hunting family. My granddad, Bud, you know, he turkey hunted, was very passionate. And then Dad, of course, was a very passionate turkey hunter and a very good turkey hunter. And so I had, you know, kind of a lineage of turkey hunting, and a lot of people were not as fortunate as that. So I feel very blessed to have been able to be immersed in the sport from an early age. And with me and Hunter being able to hunt so much with Dad, we've shared hundreds of hunts together, you know, and it's not the successful hunts that I remember as much as the laughs and the memories and the ones that didn't go so well that we can laugh about now. But it's those memories right there that were special. And now that Hunter and I, you know, with him having 2 sons and me having 1 on the way, that's the sort of thing that we want to continue to foster, that sharing that spring tradition, you know, with our children and teaching them about what those life lessons are that you can learn in the spring woods, about respect and about faith and family and those sorts of things that get lost a lot of times in society.
My dad, obviously, he has played the biggest role in my life. He has been my mentor. My granddad, you know, he's a father figure to me. And then I always tell everybody I got 3 dads. I got my dad, Bud, and then the third would be Uncle Toxie. He has played such a influential role in my life, and forever grateful for that.
I had a real estate background and had a real estate company, and me and Toxie back in the early and mid 90s began having discussions about, hey, what could we do together in the real estate business? And he had obviously started Mossy Oak, and we started looking at forming a real estate company, and the birth of Mossy Oak Properties really was born out of that idea right there. So we started back in 1999, opened up our first real estate office in Livingston, Alabama, and it was called, obviously, Mossy Oak Properties. And in September of 2002, we sold our first franchise office, and it's just been pretty amazing to watch the growth and having so many good folks. Now we're in 28 states and got 105 offices, and so it's been a really, really cool ride. But it all goes back to just really the family values that we had, and you know what Toxie started with a fistful of dirt. It goes back to back in 1959, I think, when Uncle Fox and my father-in-law and their families became such good friends. And everything that we do, from holidays and enjoying the outdoors and everything, we do it together. Oh man, that was awesome. My heart is sitting here just racing. Oh wow. And he's got a long old beard on him. Wow, what a hunt. Getting me and David and Hunter to be able to come down and enjoy family time together and visit, and can't wait for the grandkids to come along and do the very same thing, because hunting has been such just a special part of our life. Let's go see David's turkey, and hopefully we can help Hunter get one too.
Yeah, so when we got the invite to come down to Florida, you know, as a family, I mean, I can't describe the emotions that we have, because this is really a bucket list trip. You know, the Osceola is just such a special bird. And to come to a place, you know, like Story Hunts, where Brandon operates his business, you know, the same way that we, you know, manage our farms, and You know, it's about family and faith, and I think that's heightened my appreciation for this experience that we had, because it was somebody that is cut out of the same cloth as us, and it wasn't just about us harvesting a bird, it was about being immersed in kind of this old Florida experience.
Turkey's behind us, Scotland. Hands over here to our right. Oh, one of them just flew down. Just flew down. Right to the left, right to the left. Okay, okay, all right. There they are, there they are. Three big longbeards. About 80 yards. She's gonna pull them right in here. Yep, yep, yep. They're coming up the road. Gonna stay on the strutter. Three big old Osceolas. Yes, sir. Wow. Man, what a beautiful turkey.
I remember the first time that I heard a turkey gobble in the spring of 1995, and it was just like immediately. I immersed myself in the sport. I was not a very good athlete, so you know, I really became obsessed at an early age. I mean, I'd say when I was 9 or 10, I mean, it hooked me, and I've never let go, and I never will let go, and you know, I still get shaken to my core by the wild turkey gobble, and I'd still go out there and hear them gobble, you know, even if I couldn't hunt, because I think they're that special of a resource. And if there's one thing we can do as hunters that on our deathbed we can know we did right, it's that we kept this sport going for generations, for years and years to come.
Three years ago, I started working for Mossy Oak. My entire family works for Mossy Oak. My dad started Mossy Oak Properties, my brother and my mom, and to get that opportunity to work with Mossy Oak was a dream come true for me. You know, since day one, I lived and breathed Mossy Oak. I was there. I got one true brother, which is my brother, and then I have two other brothers, which I call my brothers as well, and that's Daniel and Neil, and then I have the sister that I never had, which is Sarah Francis. And growing up, you know, there's really not many memories that I don't have with them in it, whether it's hunting, outdoors, or up at the camp at Shamula. I was fortunate where our farm is, where I grew up in Livingston, Alabama. You know, their camp is not far from there. You know, during Christmas time growing up, you know, my parents, they never checked on me because they knew where I was. I was up at Shamula, they would go and drop me off, and I would literally stay up there for 2 or 3 weeks during Christmas break. It was a truly amazing experience, and looking back, I had some of the best times in my life. This family, and I call it family, but this company, I'll be forever indebted to them for the values that they've given me, the opportunities, and I think the years to come, the relationships that, you know, transpire from there. Truly bless them.
There he is right there. He's gobbling, he's cutting me off every time. I can't see him yet. Oh yeah, there he is, I got him. Yeah, he's coming to the decoys. He's going straight to him.
strutting right now. Hey, I'm back cut real quick. When he raises his head, I'm gonna shoot him.
Two people when I think about hunting. I think about my dad first of all, and I think about my brother. Almost every memory I have growing up involved them two. I think the biggest thing about my dad is he made time for each of me and my brother, and he always put himself aside, and I think that says a lot about him. I mean, every first moment I have hunting involved my dad. He's played such a influential role, not just in me, but in my brother and our entire family, and he's always the foundation. And I think hunting is what brings us together. You know, my dad, he constantly says after, you know, growing up when we had a big hunt or something like that and something that he would remember, I always remember him saying, you know, I'll cherish this forever. I think that speaks volumes because, you know, after you have kids, I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old boy. You know, as time rolls on, my wife always tells me don't wish away time, but when that time does come, you know, I know that I'll definitely cherish every moment that I have with them.
That is sweet.
Congratulations.
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 Y'all had a great morning.
We did.
It's been incredible.
Yep.
Everything that Brandon said was going to happen happened, and it was crazy.
Like Uncle Toxie told me one time, don't guide the guide.
Yeah.
That was true this morning in our case for sure.
The gratitude that I have for those that, you know, introduced me to the sport, my dad, my granddad, of course, being a part of the Mossy Oak family with, you know, with Uncle Toxie and, you know, Uncle Fox and Cuz and Uncle Bill. I don't know what my life would be like if I hadn't been introduced to the wild turkey. I think a lot of who I am as far as character and things like that were lessons I learned in the woods with the wild turkey. My greatest memories and a lot of my greatest friendships have been centered around this sport.
Man, I've been so fortunate, and I hope that I can pass this on to my kids and they can pass it on to their kids. But I've been heavily influenced by my dad, my father-in-law, and Uncle Fox. And all three of them had such a huge influence on me. And sharing what they had learned from their dads and been taught and passing that on to the next generation, to their kids. And I hope that I can do the same thing for my kids and they can do for their kids and pass it on to the generation. It's pretty cool when you see kids that do that and enjoy it and that they don't take it for granted. And that's something we're not going to do. We remind ourselves every day, we're not going to take this for granted.
All right, here's a question. What's the difference in a henned up gobbler and a hung up gobbler? And can you tell the difference? You know, here's one way you can know. If it's henned up, you should have been paying attention 20 minutes earlier. A lot of that you're gonna find out on the roost. If you got really good hearing like I used to do, now I can still hear it with my tetras, but you gotta listen for them little subtle sounds. If he's up there just hammering, and you get to focusing on that, you'll miss everything that's going around. But if he's gobbling up there and you're hearing those little hen chirps and hen yelps, and it could be just other wing beats when they fly down other than him, he's gonna probably be henned up for a while. A hung up gobbler, he's gonna be gobbling like crazy, get to a point and stop, usually mid-morning or wherever. And you listen and you listen and you listen. He's standing in the same spot calling to you. That gobbler's hung up versus henned up. Now, the bottom line is both of those are bad things, but at least you know the difference.
Hey, can you hear me? Well, I got him. Yes, sir, and he's a stud. Probably the spurs on it up here at Mitchell's, the spurs on it's going to be over an inch, well over an inch. So it's a stud. I'll send you some pictures if you want to come up here and see it. Come on up here.
Well, we're headed to Tennessee and we're going to hunt in the home state of North Carolina. Jacob, he works at the shop at Dead and Game Calls, and I've got a turkey that's behind my house that it's sort of a special bird to me. I've watched this bird for a couple years now and just haven't hunted him at all.
All right, let me see if I can pull this off right here. Just blow this hill right here. We got a strutter strutting. I guess that's what strutters do, they strut. That's why they're called strutters.
And there's two more birds down there. There's two more turkeys down there with them. One's a hen. We don't know what the third one is.
So we're going to regroup, replan for in the morning. We're going to try to get this bird in the morning. We want to just sort of hang out and watch where he goes right here. Man, it's a big old turkey.
Well, Jacob has never killed what I would call a monster spurred turkey. Jacob hadn't actually killed a lot of turkeys at all. So Jacob works a lot at our shop, puts in a lot of hours. I couldn't think of a better person to put on this turkey in North Carolina than Mr. Jacob.
Well, April 21st, we're set up, getting ready to break daylight. And we got Jacob on the gun. Things should get right and should get right real fast. So we're hoping this bird flies right down in the decoys and he reads the script today. One thing we haven't done is said our prayer, so we're going to do that real quick. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to come to you in prayer. We ask, Lord, you'll bless this hunt. Lord, I pray most importantly, Lord, that you'll save the lost where they might be. Lord, be with our president, our leaders of our nation. Guide them in knowledge and abilities. Lord, I pray, Lord, that you'll be with the sick and afflicted where they might be. Bless all the frontline defense, Lord, the firefighters, EMTs, police officers, doctors, nurses, CNAs, all those that are fighting this COVID-19. We ask, Lord, you'll bless them. Lord, I pray, Lord, you'll watch over and care for us. And we'll be careful to give you all the honor and glory and praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's get it on.
For once, I've actually watched this bird go to bed. He's crossed back through the field. I knew where he'd have to roost at that evening, so we went in that early that morning. Bobby Griffith was with us, running a couple different camera angles, and if all goes well, this bird should fly right into our lap.
Don't move. Another one. Oh, gobbler. Jake. No, long bear. That's him. He's telling me. Tell me when you're on him.
Yes, sir. What do you think about that plan? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just how we thought it was gonna happen.
We flew right into the decoys, boy.
Yes, sir.
Oh my word! Look at that hook.
Check it.
Oh my! Hold it up just a little bit. Oh my goodness! Oh my word! What a hook, son! Dude, that's a wall.
That's worth it right there. That's long hunting right there. Yes, sir.
Well, sometimes a turkey just reads a script. Everything goes as planned, and that's exactly what happened. This bird flew right into our laps, strutted around the Dave Smith decoys, and well, Jacob done the rest. Well, after a successful hunt in North Carolina, we're going to pack up the old Dodge truck and see if we can't head over to Tennessee. You know, Jacob's one of those guys that has worked for Dead End Game Calls since he's been in high school. Not only through high school, but he also worked there while he was in college. We lost him for a couple of years while he went off to college, and then he came back to us and he continued to work at the Dead End Game Call shop. We're very thankful for him. He puts in a lot of hours, works hard, and I tried to think about a graduation present that I could give him that he would really enjoy. Well, while I was at the shop one day, Jacob let me know that he had never killed an out-of-state turkey. Guess what? Light bulbs went off. Right there's a graduation present that anybody that's a hunter would enjoy. So what did I do? I picked up the phone, I called Taylor, I called Patrick, and I called Mark over in Tennessee. And buddy, they jumped right on. Invited us over, and we couldn't thank them enough because it worked out great. Check out this footage as we head over into Tennessee.
Don't move. Nobody move. Don't nobody move. He's locked in. Yeah. Mason, what, are you on him? Mason, are you on him? Huh? Get on him, Mason. Get on him. Got him. Got him. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. All right, boys. That's good, ain't it, buddy? Sir. Yes, sir. Good job, Bubba. You done good, boy. That's what it's all about, boys. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Hey, way to hold still, boy. Yeah, Mason.
Well, this turkey had made like 400 yards across this field. I mean, he had came from a long ways. And it was all I could do to sit there, and the tension that I had as the caller sitting there with Jacob depending on me to get this turkey over there to him, it was unreal because, again, it's his first out-of-state turkey. We wanted this young man to have a successful hunt, and boy, did he ever. As this turkey kept approaching, I kept fighting, purring, kept calling, and he done exactly what turkeys are supposed to do. Have you ever been on one of those turkey hunts where, well, everything just goes as planned? I'm talking about roost the bird the evening before, bird flies down into your lap right around the decoys, or if you're in the hardwoods, maybe you're not using decoys and it just walks right up to you. Everything works out, your hunt's done in about 15 minutes. Well, sometimes those do happen. Well, do you know God made a plan as well? And in that plan, everything worked out perfectly. Jesus Christ came to this world, and he died upon Calvary's cross, and he shed his blood there for you and for me. And I'm thankful for that. It's because of that blood that was shed upon Calvary's cross that I have salvation, that you can have salvation if you don't. You know, in the Bible, the book of John, chapter number 3, verse 16, talks about a whosoever. You know, I'm thankful today that I'm a whosoever. I'm thankful that I've accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. When we're in the woods, plans work out and sometimes they don't. But a plan that will always work out was the plan that God made on the cross of Calvary.
Sometimes I wonder about my never-ending hunger for chasing thunder.
Rope-a-dope right there, son. Look at that thing, boy.
First morning in Indiana, we found a bird.
Running down from the jet.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's show, and I'm Mike Chambliss. We got Josh Bernard from Ohio, takes a gobbler with a long shot with TSS, and then we got Brian Dickus from Mike's Archery. He kills a great bird with his bow. Hope y'all like the show.
Well, here it is Monday, April 27th. Heading out this morning on the farm. Know some birds are there. Son Hunter killed one there Saturday. We're going to get back up in there. Aaron and Travis just showed up, so get a truck loaded up and head that way. I ain't got a very long walk, so hopefully we can get set up. Hopefully those birds are still in there. I think they are, so hopefully it'll be a good morning. So just stay with us and we'll see what happens. They'll be here again later this week.
What happened, Aaron? It's only gonna miss is what happened.
TSS, baby. Come on, man. Hey. I knew they weren't gonna come up any closer.
I was like, somebody kill this turkey.
Well, here it is, Monday, April 27th. Not even 7 o'clock yet. Got a bird on the ground. Me and Travis and Aaron out this morning. Travis on the camera. Come up here, got these birds fired up on the roost right at 6 o'clock, within about 75, 80 yards. Got the decoys out and has picture perfect. Had Aaron on the gun first, but they worked their way up to the decoys, but yeah, swung and missed, had to back him up, but nonetheless, it was a great hunt. Two of my best friends, all the time, hunting with them all the time, but couldn't ask for a better morning. But the sun's just now popped up good. We'll see if we can get Travis and Aaron on one, so just stay with us. It's bird season in Ohio. Tagged out, bird number 2.
Everybody, we're here. It's opening weekend of the regular season for Ohio, and we were here last weekend in this same blind with my daughter. She took a shot at a big longbeard, just took the feathers out of him. Didn't quite come together for us that morning with her crossbow, and so I'm back here by myself this morning hoping to maybe put something together. They've been gobbling a little bit on the roost this morning, not near as much as they did last week, and so we're gonna set up here. Got a decoy out, and hopefully we can call it a big longbeard. Well, I think we just put an arrow in a big hen. We got a bearded hen, and we've been watching this bird for probably 3-4 years. She's been here on the farm, and I've just been sitting here this morning. It's about 8:30, and I looked up, and here she came across the dam. It's kind of a natural funnel here where they crisscross from one hollow to the next, and so these birds crossing here all the time. And I just looked up, and there she was coming right at me, and she came to the decoy. She kind of spooked a little bit on the decoy. Hopefully, she didn't go too far into the brush. We'll give her a few minutes here and just let her lay up under a bush somewhere, hopefully, and then we'll go see if we can find her. But I don't think she could have went too far with the shot that we just put on her. Well, things are not going as planned this morning. I know this bird's dead, and it's a good shot. At least I feel it's a good shot. The guts were hanging out of her, but I've been walking here in this thick brush. She flew across the dam and went into really a thicket here on the other side of things, and I am just not able to find her. I know she's got to be laying here dead somewhere, but I'm going to take a break, probably head out, grab some lunch, and hopefully get some help. See if I can call Dad and some other folks and see if I can get some help in here to find this bird, because I know she's got to be laying here dead somewhere. But bow hunting's a little different than hunting with a shotgun, man. They don't drop like they're supposed to sometimes, and this is no different. So I'm going to take a break and hopefully come back here in an hour or so and put a couple extra boots on the ground, see if we can't find her. A little extra time pays off, and luckily I had some friends come back and help me walk, and we've been kind of gridding things off and splitting up, going around just in and out each ditch and hollow. It took a little time, but we did finally find her, and she didn't really go far. I knew she couldn't have went far with the way she looked with the guts hanging out and stuff, and she probably didn't go 75 yards from where I last saw her, but I saw her going left, and she apparently went up in the brush and turned back right, and that's where we've been messing up most of the day looking for her. But we found her. She's over here in a ditch and behind some deadfalls, so they don't make it easy. One thing about a turkey is they will, once they go down, they are hard to see in the woods. But there she is, and what a unique trophy. I mean, not that I would have put this much work into a big gobbler, but I hated to lose this one after several years of experience. We've had her on the dam, pictures of her for 3 years, and had my daughter on her one morning. I've got footage, I think 3 years ago, this bird walking up on the dam and catching us in the blind, and alarm putting, walking off. But man, it's always great to find them, and just a beautiful bird, and I think she's going to make a good mount if we can get her cleaned up and back together. But not a big bird, but hens aren't. But bearded hens, you know, just are not a dime a dozen. So great to get a hold of her and actually find her.
What a great show we had this week. Join us next week as we got 2 great birds. Hope to see y'all then.
You know, here at Mossy Oak, our passion for turkey hunting has been in our blood for a long, long time. And that deep-seated passion watered the roots for our very first camouflage over 30 years ago. And that passion is still growing today with our National Wild Turkey Federation obsession pattern, which in our opinion is as close as you can get to disappearing in the spring woods. Mossy Oak Obsession, the official camouflage of the National Wild Turkey Federation.
Scared to shoot? No way. I'm shooting maybe about 95%, which is still way better than you, but I'm definitely not splitting arrows. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Clayton and I like to kick off our turkey season in Kansas each year. The bow season opens a whole week before the shotgun season, so that gives us a little advantage. And on top of that, we hunt the same farms year after year and have a good idea of what the birds are doing. And last year, we tagged out for the first time on back-to-back days, so it's got us super excited to see if we can do it again.
The cinch is we're at the turkey spot to roost turkeys, and there's no turkeys. At least we haven't heard any. We can't see much of the field, but this is a good spot where Clayton and I doubled up last year, back-to-back days, so I think we'll still be here, but it sure would be nice to hear one. Listen to these woods come alive. We got several birds gobbling. Over to my left, there's a big creek that runs through there. And they're roosted along it, and we're in this food plot. We do a lot of deer hunting right here. And just a really good setup. It's opening morning in Kansas with a bow, so you know we're gonna be out here. Oh, gobble right there. We could be done pretty quick, I hope. Got him in the corner there. Come on, baby. There's two more in the timber. They just lit up good. Oh yeah, baby. Come on, baby. Finish this. Are you serious? Opening morning, we did it again. Did it again. Solo Tom, I think that's the boss cob right there, baby. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Tagged out. You only get one tag here now, and that is it. Sayonara. Signing off. Oh, the trusty old DSD did it again. Mwah. Thank you, guy. And here's the arrow from the first shot, and it is absolutely covered in blood. I don't know what happened there, but he kind of shook it off a little bit, and arrow number 2, he wasn't walking around anymore after that. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Stoned in the second shot. Look at this. What a pretty bird. I can't even hardly believe it. Opening morning, back-to-back years for Clayton and I, getting a bird down on the ground and start things off the right way. And it started off like a classic opening morning kind of a hunt, hunting forever, running late, forgot my face mask and gloves. And that's usually the hunt where it all comes together, and here we are. On my buddy Brian's place. Thank you, Brian. Well, tagged out. Only get one tag right now in this unit, so we'll get him out of here and get you one, hopefully. Trying to maximize the day. It's not the best conditions, but tomorrow I gotta work, so we're gonna try to officially tag out on the first day. We've never tagged out on the first day ever. And I think I just probably jinxed us. It was a lot of fun to kick off the first few days of the Kansas season with Clayton, and to have luck on opening morning on back-to-back years was totally awesome. And you know, we just didn't have any birds in range for Clayton later in the trip, but that's just sometimes how it goes, and it just makes us want to go back and try again even harder next year and see if we can't get him one. Clean that lens off. Jeez Louise, people got to see what's going on here. Let's go.
At Mossy Oak, we firmly believe that to live your very best life, you need to get outside as often as possible. Everything Mossy Oak has ever done or will do has been in the effort to get people more connected with the outdoors. Now, how you do it is up to you, but we are always here to help. Mossy Oak wellness products are designed with that singular goal, to help you get the most from all your moments outdoors. Hey, when you don't feel 100%, it's the outside parts of your life that suffer the most. An outdoor lifestyle is an active lifestyle, and our products are designed to help you feel better so you can get out there as much as possible for as long as possible. Mossy Oak Wellness. Feel better. Get outside.
Going into turkey season, I had a lot of extra time to go scout, so I took advantage of it. COVID had just kind of came out and was big, and school was canceled, so I was getting off work about 3:30 every day, so that would give me time in the evenings. I could go scout turkeys, listen for them, and watch for them. So for about a week straight before Missouri's youth season, I was out on one farm that my dad and I had got permission on a couple years prior.
I am going into this farm to listen for turkeys because Saturday and Sunday, Talon and I are basically guiding my little brother on a youth hunt. So, but this is just the beginning of spring turkey scouting. So, let's get to it.
The birds typically roosted on the north side or the east side of the property, and we had fence lines on both sides. And as you guys know, turkeys hate crossing fences. And there was also a river and a big ditch that ran through the property. And if you weren't on that side of the property, you probably weren't going to get a bird because they did not like to cross that either. So going into youth season, I heard birds on the west side of the river a lot, but I knew they were just staying right on the tree line, right on the fence line. And so I told Talon, hey, we need to go in here on this. There's like a hay field right in the bottom. So we went in the day before youth season and we put up a blind right on the edge of some real tall grass and on the edge of the hay field. And we let it be for the whole day, and we got right back in the next morning. And as soon as we got in, the birds just started hammering. They were just going ballistic that morning. They quit gobbling shortly after daylight broke. We got out of the blind around 10 o'clock, and we knew we wanted to be back around 11:30 noon. So we had enough time to go back, eat lunch, and go right back to the blind. Well, it's about noon, so we're gonna sit here for the rest of the day, or however long it takes until we get lucky. We weren't there for an hour and struck a call, boom, 2 gobblers. They just pounded right at the sound of the call. And it seemed like every single time that I'd call at them, they were just getting closer and closer. And soon enough, once I could tell they were right on the fence line, I was like, all right, I'm gonna shut up and I'm just gonna let them come to me. And so you can hear them spitting and drumming. I look over to my left and I was like, all right, here we go, we're in the game. They were strutting the whole way in, and told my brother, all right, sit tight, stay still, be quiet. And they're gonna come right out here in front of us and work the decoys. The birds came out and they weren't really, one of them didn't seem sure about the whole situation, but the one that was still, that continued to strut the whole time ended up keeping the other bird there. But they turned away, and I was like, hey, if you got the shot, take it. So we can't let these birds get out of here.
Mason, shoot the one on the left. Shoot the one on the left. I can't get a shot. One on the right. Shoot the one on the right. Wait. Can you shoot one yet? No. Shoot. The one on the right and the left. The right. Shoot him.
You smoked him. Let's go. First turkey. Let's go.
So my brother let one have it, and it's just a perfect scenario and beautiful footage.
That is awesome. Thanks for running the camera, man.
Yeah. Here it is. This is Mason's first ever tom and first ever harvest on film. So that's awesome. Came in this morning, didn't have any luck, and said we were going to come in about midday and try again. So that's what we did, and it happened picture perfect. We were only out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we pulled them right off of a hen, and they came right out in front of us, and just perfect. It was really awesome being there for my brother on this first turkey hunt. It really means a lot that I was there to share that moment with him, and we got to watch the whole show. We got to see how it's really done and how the birds work, and just, just how much of a thrill it is to be able to harvest a turkey, have them coming in, gobbling right in your face, and seal the deal on the whole thing. It's just a really special moment, to spend that with my little brother. Shortly after Missouri's youth season, I got after turkeys myself. Couldn't seem to seal the deal on a turkey. I just had other people sitting on the same properties. I had a farm that guys killed 4 birds on, and I just wasn't in the right spot, I guess. I spent a lot of time with the other guys on the team filming and hunting with them guys, spending time with them in the woods. I actually spent a lot of time with Dennis Hensley in the woods, and we had a great time, and all in all, I'm really happy with the way this year went, and I'm really looking forward to next year.
I came in right beside where turkeys are always at. Yeah, they're not here. They are way north of me. And they gobbled a little bit early this morning and completely shut up, and it's misting now, so I have no idea what's going to take place, but there's a lot of turkey sign around here, so I'm just gonna sit tight. Hopefully something happens.
Well, that was a great night. Mossy Oak turkey season live right here on the Mossy Oak GO App. What a special night. That was just crazy good. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, turkey season's in full swing. We got all kinds of stuff coming in. We'll see you right back here next Monday night, Mossy Oak turkey season on the Mossy Oak GO App.